I had always thought that walking does not have any significant health benefits because it requires so little effort. Before now, I've always been used to running, jumping, skipping, anything high intensity, you name it, and that's me. But then just after my 46th birthday, I started my journey to menopause and my life turned upside down. I really did suffer. At that time, I couldn't run or keep up with any strenuous exercise, and all I could do was walk. So I thought I was really in for a really, bad time. I thought things would go upside down in terms of, the way my body looked and how I felt. But I just had to try. But then surprisingly, here are some amazing benefits that I've enjoyed after walking briskly for 30 minutes every day. So I'll start with the physical health benefits, and the first one is heart health. So regular brisk walking strengthened my heart and my lungs. It lowered my blood pressure and significantly reduced my risk of heart disease, stroke, and high cholesterol. My blood pressure right now is about 110/55 on most days. So second is bone and muscle health. Now, walking helps lubricate joints, it strengthens muscles, it increases bone density, which can prevent or manage osteoporosis and reduce the risk of having broken bones. So one common symptom of perimenopause is pain in the joints. A lot of women complain about that, and I know for a fact that walking and any kind of exercise really does reduce the intensity of that pain. So next is weight management. Walking burns calories and has helped me maintain a healthy weight and reduce body fat. I can still wear several of my clothes from many years ago, and I tell you, this has made me so happy. So next comes disease prevention and management. I know of several women in their 40s and 50s who do not exercise regularly, and as a result, they've suddenly developed blood pressure and blood sugar issues. So walking helps prevent or manage conditions such as type 2 diabetes and certain cancers. Next, let's talk about immunity. Regular walking really improved my immune system to the point where I don't remember when last I had a headache or malaria or a cold or flu or a cough. So let's talk about circulation. Did you know that the movement of walking improves blood flow from the legs back to the heart, which can lower the risk of blood clots? Now let's move on to mental and emotional benefits, which I actually thought were quite unrelated. So the first is stress reduction and mood improvement. Perimenopause for me came with a high level of stress and anxiety. I was always afraid and I always felt overwhelmed. But one thing I noticed was that no matter how awful, anxious, and overwhelmed I felt before I started walking, I always felt more relaxed and positive once I was done with my walk, especially when I listened to praise worship songs and then I prayed, on my way as I was walking. So apparently, walking releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters, helping to reduce stress, tension, anxiety, and symptoms of sadness and depression. So let's look at increase in energy. So walking regularly has actually boosted my energy levels and I have stopped feeling tired all the time, which was one of those awful symptoms of perimenopause that I had. You can imagine waking up first thing in the morning and the first thing that comes to your lips, subconsciously, is that I'm so tired. Now let's talk about beauty sleep. So the physical activity from walking apparently helped me get a higher quality of sleep, helping me to feel more rested. Now let's talk about our brain and enhance cognition. So walking helped me improve my memory. My memory used to be so awful. It helped clear my mind, and so I said goodbye to brain fog and confusion. I became, so much more creative, and I am now better at problem solving. Apparently, I'm also much calmer now. I don't freak out when things go wrong. Now let's talk about how you too can enjoy these amazing benefits of walking in spite of perimenopause or postmenopause, wherever you are on your journey. So start gradually. If you're new to exercise, start with short walks. Even 10 minutes is fine, and then gradually increase up to 30 minutes and also increase your speed. In terms of your pace, walk at a brisk pace. For maximum benefits, walk quickly enough so that you can still talk but you're not able to sing. Once you try singing and you find out you actually can sing, it means that you're going way too slowly. So consistency is key. Aim for at least 30 minutes of brisk walking most days of the week to reap all the health benefits. So now you know that walking for just 30 minutes every day doesn't just snatch your waist but also improves your health. Do yourself a big favor and start walking every day to help you live your best life in spite of perimenopause or postmenopause. Watch this next video for more benefits of exercise for women who have started the life-changing journey to menopause. Thanks for watching. Be your sister's keeper.